Hello, this is Tommy the Tarot Reader, and Happy New Year to you. This is Virgo for 2025, so let's get started. And I want to thank my subscribers for those who have hung in there with me since the beginning of my channel, which I think was 2 years ago. Anyway, here we go, Virgo. What do we have for Virgo? Oracle card, first card, the Observer. Number 5. And what I'm doing is I will pull 3 cards for the general read for 2025 for you, okay? Virgo, what's going on for Virgo? Morning Dew Girl. These cards, it's amazing. The same cards keep coming up. So I feel like there's a universal energy happening, like some kind of what do I want to say, like after COVID, where people are starting to get their bearings. So this is another card that has come up in the other readings too, so it's interesting. Those cards are coming up for you, Virgo. We have a number 5, 4, and 3. So the general read from these 3 oracle cards, you will be doing really a lot more observing with the Morning Dew Girl. Maybe getting in touch with some youthfulness, or dropping some toxic or some kind of like negative relationships, or beliefs, or any kind of negative thinking that has burdened you. You are dropping them in 2025, and you're going to see that in burdening them, that you will have these tiny triumphs. But the Observer is a really beautiful card where you are stepping away from anything that has, emotionally burdened you. And in so doing, you're able to move forward. Like anyone or anything that has burdened you. Ace of Cups, a lot of love in 2025. Under the Observer, we have the King of Pentacles and a lot of love, a lot of wealth coming in already. That is your card. And you have another King, King of Swords. So you have 2 kings just right there. Okay, the King of Swords. Can you see that? It's beautiful. These Red Fairy Tarot cards is one of my favorite decks. The King of Pentacles, which is you. It's an earth sign. This is an air sign. And this is the Ace of Pentacles. You've done really well, Virgo. I mean, you do have money. If you are a single Virgo, and you're dating, or you're a divorced, separated Virgo, you're dating again, and you might be dating someone, or you might be interested in someone who's interested in you that's older and is an earth sign, maybe a Capricorn or Taurus. And you might have the King of Swords, an air sign here, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. This could be someone who's a good friend, and another person that might be older, or your age if you're older, but they are very intelligent. If you are in the legal business, if you are in publishing, if you are starting out, the King of Swords is here to help you with that. The King of Pentacles is more, I see more that as someone that is either your father, someone taking care of you, someone who is helping and encourage you. I see that also as someone who really loves you. These 2 kings love you very, very much, Virgo. And if you're an older Virgo, one of these kings is probably you. For example, with tiny triumphs, there's some things in 2025 you're going to start something new, It's nothing big. I mean, you know, you could be buying vending machines or laundromats. It's not big. The Seven of Pentacles is here under the Ace of Cups. You also have the Ace of Swords with the King of Swords. So these are really powerful cards, Virgo. Very powerful cards. And you have the Empress. Yeah, these are very powerful cards. You have the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords. You have the King of Swords and the King of Pentacles. And now you have the Empress. So 2025 is a really big year for you. Really big year. With these people in your life, the Empress could be the person you're with. There's a lot of, I want to say, enterprise in 2025. And wealth to continue to be new wealth, new ideas, possibly going into a venture with someone you love or interested in. You might have the same passions. You possibly could do a business venture together. But this is a big year for you. If you have been wanting to write a book, this is the year you might publish the book. If there is a business deal that you want to, you've been working on, it's going to close in 2025. If you are wanting to start a family, you will start a family in 2025. So this is the third ace. I just pulled it out. That's amazing. You have three aces here. You have Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. You have three aces. 2025 is an incredible year for you. You have three aces here. You're on fire. That's all I'm going to say, Virgo. However you are on fire, I feel like you already know this. There's a Five of Cups. Okay, so what I'm going to say with the Five of Cups under the Ace of Swords, under the King of Pentacles, is this. Let me pull another card under the Empress. What's under the Empress? The Page of Wands. There's a child. Looks like there might, for some of you, you might be, you know, having a baby in 2025 for some of you. But the Five of Cups here is, there is a relationship where there has been maybe some intense animosity between you and them, or there's just a lot of arguing and a general growing of disdain for each other. I don't know if it's you or them, but there might be some exchange of words. Maybe you've been exchanging a lot of words with each other already, so I don't know who you've been arguing with, but if it's your father who is funding whatever it is that you need funded, for example, he might change his mind in terms of funding you. You might decide to go up against, not if it's not your father, someone of authority that you are in disagreement with, and there you have the Five of Cups. Because this tells me that there is something that you're going to stand for in 2025, and in so doing, you could lose some funding, or someone, you know, someone may decide, like, if you don't do it their way, then you're going to have to figure out another way to do it, because you might lose their support, for example, with that Five of Cups. But you have the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Cups here. So there is the Empress. So maybe your mother is on your side. Someone is on your side and backing you up completely. And the King of Swords is also here. So could be your grandfather's people here who are backing you up. The Page of Wands is here. So whatever happens, for example, if someone like your father or a grandfather said, that's it, you know, I'm cutting you out of this business thing, or I'm not going to fund your thing, or whatever they're telling you. The Page of Wands is still you, possibly, that there's money and support's gonna come from another source. I feel like there's something that you are fighting for, and some people are not in agreement with it, but you are very much on fire about it. Something you've worked really hard for. You're not giving up on it. For some of you, if you're trying to have a baby and you're doing in vitro, you know, there's a good chance it's going to work. Yeah, there's a few people here who have some influence on you. And it's an air sign that is a really good influence. The earth sign is, I don't know, they're making it harder for you to achieve what you want. There is, nevertheless, there's a lot of love here. And as long as you remain open to whatever is happening to you in 2025. So I'm going to pull a card on the Five of Cups because I'm really curious about that card. So you have the Seven of Pentacles twice here. The Five of Cups is basically still telling me with the Seven of Pentacles, which I just pulled again, these two cards are the same, is that you're going to work really hard for something because this person that you relied on is going to tell you, like, I'm going to only give you 20% of what I originally promised, and you're going to have to do your Seven of Pentacles there and figure out the other 80%. Basically, is kind of what the cards are telling me. I hope that makes sense, because it's just saying, like, someone's going to bail out on you last minute, and you're going to have to figure it out, and you will. You will. Because you have people here who will support you and love you, and if it's your mother, the Empress is here, so the Empress is going to support you. And I am talking about business, but I'm also talking about love. There's a lot of love here. This is a Taurus card with the Empress. Yeah, there's water. If you're in love, it's probably with a water sign, Virgo. And the Devil. So there's a Capricorn here. So let's say that the person who bails out on you last minute and tells you, hey, figure it out, it's probably a Capricorn. And you probably also have an idea that, like, they were going to do that to you. But you also don't trust them now. That's a Capricorn because of the Devil card. But I'm going to say you're okay with that because you can take care of yourself and you can stand on your own 2 feet. You don't have to, you know, if someone has pulled the rug out from under you before, it's a Capricorn. And I think they're doing it again in 2025. That's what it looks like to me. But you're a man that has a lot of love. Man or woman, sorry. You have a lot of love in your life, and that's not going to faze you. You'll get disappointed that this person did it again. If your father's a Capricorn and or your grandfather or a boss, someone promised you something and they bailed out, it's a Capricorn because of that Devil card. And they just think it's funny. But you got so much more going. You got 3 aces here. You got the 2 cups, the Ace of Cups, you have the Empress. So it's still a big year for you. You're not going to... The Devil card, and if this is a Capricorn, it's not going to get you down. It's not. You're going to get right back up. 5 of Cups, that's like someone made a promise to you and then said, I'm out. Or I see it more as that rather than like something happened to them, they decided to bail on you. I think it's more like, I just changed my mind. I mean, it's like that. So you gotta have strategy. The guidance for 2025 for you is strategy. Figure out how you can work around any last minute changes. Anyone, like I keep saying, it's a Capricorn, the Devil card is here. And you have the King, the Pentacles card here too. So you got to come up with strategies, and you got to be 20 or 30 steps ahead of everyone here, because you cannot be shocked or surprised that someone does something to you. You really have to be prepared. Okay, that's the guidance card. And then the other card is, yes, you have community. The community card is coming out very frequently for the signs. So the community card here tells me, yes, you have people in your life who will be there for you, that when something falls through and doesn't work out, you have a lot of people backing up whatever it is you are doing. What are you doing? I don't know. You could be starting something new, Page of Wands. You could be having more babies. If you are doing in vitro, you know, you're going to have a baby. Whatever it is that you're working on, you know, if you're dating, I don't see too much about like you dating and then finding the love of your life. I mean, you're going to find love, but is it going to be the love of your life if you're single? I don't see. I think you're going to meet someone potentially at the beginning of the year, and it's going to look really good, but it isn't like if you're single and you meet someone, you're just going to date them in 2025. If you're already in a relationship, it's a really beautiful relationship. As I said, the two of you are working very closely together. You could be expanding your family. There could be a lot of focus on your family too and your kids. And for some of you, there is a lot of focus into what you could do in your community. You got 3 aces here, so you have a lot of energy. So you're very busy in 2025, very busy. Okay, Virgo, that's what I got for you, and I'll see you in my next video. Happy New Year. Bye-bye.